So this video explains how to set up your multi-factor authentication in Windows. There are two steps. The first is on your desktop computer, and the second will be working on your phone. So please make sure you have your phone handy with you when you sit down to set this up. We will need this link, and it is being emailed to all staff and subs Friday, December 3rd at 8:30 a.m. with the subject Windows MFA Setup. So let's start on our desktops and click the link. Well, actually, let's go to our Gmail and find the link. So I have sent this to Dean Phelan, and he's going to be our account that we work with today. So I went in his email and I am reading the email explaining two-factor authentication for Google is set up, and now we are securing our Windows accounts. We need to do multi-factor authentication, and there is the link here in the email that we will click in order to get to our setup page. We'll click on that link, and we are going to be brought to a Microsoft sign-in screen. Some people think I don't even have a Microsoft account, but you do. It is actually your Gmail address and your same password as if you are logging into Atrieve or PowerSchool. It's your Windows password. So we'll click sign in. Oh, just a note that if you changed your password in Google, it won't show up into Microsoft or Windows. This is a Windows password, and we need your Windows, not your Google. If you have issues with your password, please email or call IT and they'll help you with that. So we need to approve our sign-in, and we don't have the Authenticator app yet. So we are going to say, I can't use the app right now. And we're going to pick a text message. We're going to enter our code that's going to be emailed to our cell phone. That will be texted to our cell phone. And once we enter that code, we get to this verification setup page. There's two steps here. First, we have to go through the steps and have it text a code to us. Secondly, we're going to set up the authentication app. Why? Because the text code is your first option, but not everyone has reliable cell service or wants to use their data plan. So first we're going to connect our accounts with the text code, and then we're going to set up the Authenticator app and explain how that app works in the background so that we can use it at any time and not rely on cell service. So we'll pick send a notification to my phone. We'll make sure our phone number is in there. And then we are going to verify. It will send us a code to our phone so that we can verify our phone. It will come as a text message this time. So we'll go ahead and enter that in. And the update was successful. Now we're going to go back and we need to, it's taking us to a profile page, but we want to keep working on our verification setup. So I just noticed it put me back to United States. It's some weird default. I can change it to Canada, but it might not stick. That's okay. I now want to set up my Authenticator app. So I have a QR code now on my screen. I'm going to pause here on my desktop and I'm going to go to my phone. This is the part where we download the app on our phone. So get your phones out, unlock them as per usual, go to your app store and search Microsoft Authenticator. Then you will click Get, I believe. And you will download this app as per your own usual procedures when you download an app on your phone. You'll let it download, and then you're going to click Open. Now we have a privacy statement that we should take a read through, and we are going to agree to this statement. And then that will prompt us that we want to add an account, and you can scan a QR code because we have a QR code waiting on our desktop. So it needs to give, we need to give access to our camera. So say okay, and our camera will be on, and now we aim it at our screen. We need to let Authenticator give us notifications, allow, because that will be a pop-up message that we approve access. So allow. And now back to our desktop, we can click on the word next. And now we have verification of the app happening. They're linking up together. And we're going to go back to our setup screen once we approve that app connection, and we're approved. So back to our verification page setup, we can now click save. If you don't have the save button, don't panic. This probably still worked. You might have to verify one more time, your preferred option being the app. And if you do, no problem, just keep an eye on your phone and you can verify it one more time. And then close. You would have a profile page here. And just to repeat those steps, first you click on the link that's in your email to set up your Microsoft sign-in. Then you pick the Authenticator app in the settings on your desktop. You're going to switch to your phone, download the app, and then connect with a QR code. So what happens now? Well, in the background, your two apps are going to be running, and depending on what computer program you're trying to log into, either one will send you a code. You don't have to pick which app, it's just going to pop up and happen for you.
I'm going to explain the Authenticator apps. So when you have your Google Authenticator app downloaded and you click on it, you see that you have different codes being generated. This seems confusing at first, but this app is doing its job. As you can see on this first quarterly.feveland@WRPS11, it's counting down. So this is my 6-digit code for that account for the entire time that little clock is there. It's about 1 minute for each code. So if I'm trying to log into my Google account and it asks me for a code, that's the one I use. I also have remote desktop linked to my Google Authenticator app. So the second line is the code that I would use when I'm trying to get into remote desktop. I have access to a different Google account, the EdTech@WRPS11 account, and you can see the third line, that's the code I would use if I was trying to log into that system. So some comments about the app. It's supposed to generate a new code every minute, so it looks like time is running out on you, but it's doing its job. This app is working correctly. Why do we recommend the app? We recommend the app because it does not rely on data plans or cell service. It's going to work in the background for you all the time. So whenever you need a code, it's there. So I'm going to now show you the Windows Authenticator app. That was Google, and right beside it, this little blue shield is the Windows Authenticator app. Now, my phone is saying Touch ID. So on my phone, I have to put my thumb on the home button to unlock my phone, and that was an extra security measure. So here I am now on my Windows Authenticator app, and it looks a little different, but I can tell it's linked to my WRPS account, and my one-time password is there, and I've got a countdown button, 10, 9, and when that gets to 1, it'll just generate a new code. So we are recommending the Authenticator apps for you because we can help support you with these, and they don't require data or cell service.
Here are some issues that the first group that enabled Windows MFA encountered. How do I test the Authenticator app? Well, you can't test it until it's enabled for the whole school division. So if you have the app on your phone and it's generating new codes and you see your account at the top, WRPS11.ca account, then you're all set. Another issue was people being told that they don't have a Microsoft account. What do I do? It turned out that a few people, some district office staff, didn't have accounts set up. So if you are told you don't have an account, contact the IT department. Make sure it's prior to December 13th. so they can help. They might have to unlock or create your account. If you're told you have an invalid username or password, again, the IT department will have to help you reset your password. This is a Windows password reset. So our best advice is to keep calm and ask for help. Start with your colleagues, maybe someone who's in the classroom next to you. Were they able to get their app downloaded? Ask your tech lead teacher on site. Ask your school admin. Reach out to ed tech via email and call IT if you can't log in. So good luck, everyone. I'm sure you can do it. Thank you for your time and added patience with this. We know it can be super frustrating.